Hey guys, Big B. Just kind of wanted to give you a little overview on what's going on. Number one, you guys want stickers, let me know. I've got stickers made. So see my beginner artwork there, but I didn't want to take up a lot of real estate. I know that a lot of stickers, we collect them, we put them all over the place, and so we don't always have the room, right, to stick more and more and more. So I made smaller ones, just so you can put them anywhere. Anyway, let me know if you want them. I've got lots now. So got some items here. Looks like the biggest part of this assortment came from Eagle Mike. So I've upgraded the exhaust a while back, the Lex. I never have done the needle kit. So right here is the needle kit that's got to go in. Also got this petcock as well, and so what that's going to do for me is eliminate the vacuum on-off on the petcock. It's something I've seen a couple of videos where that's failed on people, and I just like to eliminate what I can eliminate as far as having goofy stuff. So it actually comes with a cover to cover the port on the carburetor, or the manifold where you're getting your vacuum. So that's to cover that up, and comes with a new piece of gas line. So those items, they got to go on the fuel tank. On my last trip, I was loaded pretty heavily when I went to Touratech, and so one of the things that I could notice fully, I could feel fully loaded, especially when I was coming back on part of the BDR route, the Washington State BDR, by the way, was the front end fork flex. I could feel things moving, and I wanted to eliminate and assist the forks as much as I could. So I bought the fork brace. This would enable me to lower the fender if I wanted to. I don't know if I'm going to do that. That's yet to come. So that's got to go on there. These guys are actually elevating links. These are basically going to raise the bike about 1 inch, but from the description they talk about actually assisting in the way the suspension preloads the rear shock, so it should help me carry weight a little bit more. My gut tells me that bottom line is I'm going to end up having to get a heavier shock, adjustable type shock for the back anyway. So I haven't done that, but I think I'm going to try this first, just because I wanted to try this first. Plus it should help eliminate bottoming out. So the last thing here on the Eagle Mike side of it is the kit for the subframe. So I bought that. I just don't want to have an issue being loaded. My plan is to do the Washington State BDR in September, and so I wanted to make sure that I've got things reinforced, backed up, and I just don't want to have something break while I'm out and about. So those are the upgrades. They're all going to go on. There's tons of videos online, so probably won't film any of this, but I will do a review of what how this all operates after the fact. I'll let you know after I load the bike if I feel any difference, with these links on the back. See what happens. I know I'm going to feel improvement in those front forks, so I'm looking forward to that. Hey, that's a way to start the video. Hey, this is Big B. I just finished putting on the Eagle Mike front fork brace. I also put on the riser links, and on the ride over here I I discovered something interesting already is, you know, when you normally you get on these KLRs and you do this on the road, wiggle the bars back and forth, the bike kind of meanders around. You can feel the forks, you know, flexing. I've talked about this before, but I will tell you that that's completely gone. The other thing is this rear suspension is a lot stiffer, and it is, yes, about an inch taller. But when I'm sitting on it, I'm 6 foot tall, 32-inch inseam. I can touch my toes to the ground, which is plenty. And so I'm pretty good with that. But anyway, I thought I'd bring it over here and ride it off-road here a little bit and see how I felt about it. I'll tell you that was about 55 miles an hour, guys, and this bike handles totally different. Yeah, everything about it. It's pretty sandy, you know, in this area. You guys have seen me ride out here before, and it's even more so now. Guy out here fly fishing, I didn't know there was anything in there worth catching. This thing's handling totally different than it was. I mean, the way it's handling those whoop-de-doos right there, you know, before I'd go over those things and everything was just kind of mush, squish, squish. And even kind of doing a donut on this bike felt kind of out of control. Because it was so, it felt kind of washed out. Not my best form right now, not warmed up properly. But I can tell you that even doing, like I said, sitting there cranking around, some quail, woohoo! It's totally different. If you're lighter than I am, I'm 220 pounds. You know, you might want to back that preload off on the rear shock, but you know, most of us have got that thing cranked up to 5 because there wasn't enough there. Could I back it off 1? I could probably back it off 1, but if I was loaded, I'd leave it back on 5. Guys, I feel very connected to the road. Very connected to the road. So, Big B, your recommendation, both these upgrades, oops, not super expensive. $100 for that. 119, I think, for the fork brace. And I don't know what it was. I don't even remember what those rising links were, but they were not pricey. Huge difference. This is a totally different bike in the dirt now. So I highly recommend it. I think that you'll see a lot of improvement in your riding. Because the bike's going to behave a little bit more like you expect it to. So, yeah, this is, even though it's stiff, I'm liking this a lot. It's so much better. Even just riding on the road here at, on the pavement at 55, I'm so much more connected. The bike is just behaving a lot more crisp. And now it kind of felt like it was kind of gushy. So definitely a good upgrade, guys. Big B out. Stay up on 2.